All right, let's dive into a puzzle that has stumped the world's greatest minds for more than 100 years. We're talking about a book, filled with beautiful script and incredible illustrations, but with one teensy little problem. Absolutely no one on Earth has any idea what it says.
Seriously, think about it. What is the most mysterious book ever written? Well, there's a real contender for that title. A physical book you can actually go see, but its meaning? Completely, totally lost to us. So let's get into the enigma that is the Voynich Manuscript.
I mean, that's the wild reality of this thing. Just picture it. You're holding a book, hundreds of pages of handwritten text, amazing drawings, but for 600 years, its message has been a complete and utter blank.
So what exactly are we looking at here? Well, carbon dating tells us it's from the early 15th century. It's about 240 pages of animal skin vellum, and every single page is covered in this strange script that doesn't match any known language. For all we know, it's just unreadable.
The book gets its name from Wilfrid Voynich. He was a Polish rare book dealer who stumbled upon it in 1912, just tucked away in an Italian villa, and he became totally obsessed with it. By showing it to the world, he basically kicked off one of the greatest intellectual mysteries of all time.
Okay, so we can't read the words, but what can we see? Well, let me tell you, when you peel back the cover, you find a world that is just as bizarre as the text itself. First off, there's the writing. It's not just random scribbles. It actually looks like a real language. It has patterns, words that repeat, an alphabet of maybe 20 or 30 characters. It follows all the rules. But what it's actually saying? We have no clue. Then you get to the pictures. The book is packed with these incredibly detailed drawings of plants. The only problem? Botanists have looked at them for decades and they can't identify pretty much any of them. They honestly look like they're from another planet. And right there next to all the alien-looking plants, you got these intricate diagrams of the stars, zodiac symbols, stuff that looks like celestial charts. But just like everything else in this book, what they're for and what they mean is, you guessed it, a total mystery. Now, a puzzle this good, you know it's going to attract some serious talent. For over a century, the best of the best have thrown themselves at the Voynich Code. And this timeline really tells the story. The list of people who've tried and failed is just incredible. We're talking about the brilliant minds who cracked the Nazi Enigma code in World War II. Even they couldn't make a dent. And more recently, we've set super powerful AI on it, and even the machines are stumped. And right here, this slide says it all. After more than 100 years of work by the sharpest minds and the most advanced computers, the number of words we can translate for sure is a big, fat zero. Not one.
This is really what makes the Voynich Manuscript so special, isn't it? Its secrets have been completely impenetrable. It's resisted every tool and every genius we've thrown at it, and that just makes the mystery even deeper.
So, if we can't crack it, maybe we're asking the wrong question. Maybe the key isn't what it says, but what it is. And that line of thinking has led to some really fascinating theories.
Yeah, that's the question, right? If it's not a code we can break, then what are we even looking at? And the possibilities really boil down to three main ideas. Okay, so here are the big three. Theory number one, it's a lost language. I mean, a real, natural language from a culture that's been so completely wiped from history that this book is the only thing left. Theory two, it's all just a very elaborate hoax, a beautiful piece of nonsense created back in the 15th century to trick some rich person into buying it. And theory three, it's a cipher. It's a real text full of valuable secrets, maybe about alchemy or medicine, hidden behind a code so brilliant we still haven't found the key. So, after all the analysis, all the code breaking, all the theories, we end up right back where we started, face to face with a deep and, honestly, a beautiful enigma.
And that's really its legacy, isn't it? We live in an age where information is everywhere, secrets are almost impossible to keep, and yet the Voynich Manuscript just sits there. A 600-year-old message from our own past that we just can't read.
So what do you think? What's your gut feeling? Are we looking at the last surviving voice of a lost civilization trying to speak to us? Or is this just the most elaborate and successful practical joke in all of human history? For now, and maybe forever, the Voynich Manuscript isn't talking.